Sari here, welcome back. We're going to do day 5 of 30 inks 30 days. This was yesterday, this was Diamine Eclipse. Really gorgeous and chunky sheen on it, but for someone who doesn't gravitate towards blues, I really do like this. It did bleed through, so we're going to have a little bit of a spot on today's page, but that doesn't matter. Other thing to quickly update on is I think I said when I started this was going to be a mix of inks from pen friend G and from a pen friend in the States, Abby, who was sending me some ink. It arrived, and probably is no surprise because this community is amazing. You know, she let me look at her fountain pen companion and I chose some, and then she added so many more. So it also means that I've got some ink, and I've been thinking in terms of what she sent me to make some little themed videos and stuff. So there's some in here, there's some that I'll do for future videos, and the only other thing that's in here are a couple of pen BBS inks as well that I had yet to try. One sec, I'm just going to close the door. So I've mixed them all together, and let's just jump in. So, okay. There's going to be another dark one. So day 5, we are swatching Pilot Iroshizuku Taki Sumi. Now, I have tried the Fuyu gun, I've tried Kirasami, which I really like. I actually haven't tried the Taki Sumi, so that's going to be really exciting and interesting to see. I'm going to imagine that it's going to write really nicely because I'm yet to find a Pilot Iroshizuku ink that just, I guess, doesn't go down very nicely on a page out of a pen. And I'm, I guess, expecting no different. The first thing that jumps out of me when I open up the vial is there's a hint of purple almost, but is this maybe it's a sheen, maybe it's a sheening ink. It definitely looks quite saturated. It's coating that vial quite a bit. How about a bit shadowy? How about I zoom in a bit? All right. So I'm not filming these completely in order. I am in order in terms of one day at a time, but I'm filming a bit ahead because life's quite hectic at the moment. And my last 2 weeks, I've just been beyond insane. I've had to travel interstate twice for work and, just basically working 24/7. So I'm actually taking a mental health day today. And there is nothing that I could see would help my mental health more than just sitting and swatching. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyone who's a parent probably knows this, you're super stressed at work and then you feel like you're not being a good enough parent because your tolerance is lower, So today is a day where both my kids, I guess I'm very lucky, are in care. My son's with my parents, and I am at my parents' house, so I can help out throughout the day, and my daughter's in childcare, but I'm just tucked away in my mum's little art room that she has. And even if it turns out that I just do even just a couple hours this morning, I know that I just need to do what I can to reset my brain a bit. So definitely feels like a saturated ink. I thought it would feel wetter coming off that nib given that. It doesn't though. No, it doesn't feel dry. It just feels quite mid-range, but it was so saturated. I guess I was maybe expecting sounds like it's a judgment. I thought there'd be a bit more. But it's definitely a beautiful, nice, rich black. And as it's drying, if you kind of look down here, there is some sheening coming up. Sorry, I just had to answer a call, so I lost my train of thought. But I think what I was saying is, the sheen. Can you see here it's starting to come up? Looks like a brown sheen, which is quite nice. And I always just forget. I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. feels nice on the nib. Sushi, isn't it? Yeah. It goes down a more like, I thought given how saturated it looked in the vial and how it feels, it's actually drying with a bit of shading, at least in this swatch. Not as much to be expected though in the writing sample, but interested in then how this bit looks. I think I was wrong saying it had a hint of purple. I think it has more of a hint of blue. There you go. Excited that I've been able to try this though. I really enjoy writing with Kirasami. And can't believe I'm saying it, but I do also like writing with Konpeki. So, and then this is it in the medium. And you can see quite a difference there. And I went straight to writing. I didn't do my little measuring cup. So we can do that in a second. Wow. I think I definitely do I almost prefer the colour wet. I don't necessarily like it. It just dries to a slightly different shade. Maybe it's the brown sheen that's kind of not up my alley. There's just something that when it goes down, like that depth I love. I think it's the sheen that makes me go, oh, okay. But if you do like a sheening ink, maybe this is one for you. Now this bit, does it ever work? Ooh, we got something today. Cool. So what about we do this? I'll bring it up close. We'll do our little swatcheroo in here. And then you can see what that one's like when it's dry. What are we thinking? Something like that? Yeah, let's do that, guys. Let's do right in the middle. It's definitely getting hotter in November in, where are we? Australia. However, the first 5 days of my November 30 inks, 30 days, you wouldn't know it by looking at this, would you? This looks quite wintry and dreary, but I don't know. There you go. Maybe that's for my Northern Hemisphere friends. Hopefully I can try and get a brighter, more summery colour soon. So this is where we want to write it. In here, let's go. The Pilot Iroshizuku Taki Sumi. All right, guys. Day 5 done. And I've got ink on my hands. Did we expect anything different? I'll bring this up to show you. There you go. And actually you're getting a lot more depth of the ink out on the Hobonichi versus the Travelers, the lightweight. So there you go. That is day 5 for November 30 inks, 30 days, pilotiroshizuku Taki Sumi. If you could hit like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.